Welcome back. Got a cheeky one for you today. We're going to do some tabata work, swings, snatches, but first, I want to make sure you're warmed up and ready to go. So our first exercise is stance jacks followed by low plank. We're going to do 3 rounds, 30 seconds each one before then moving into all the tabata work we've got going on. And now if you don't know what tabata is, which Mrs. W has no idea, even though I've told her millions of times now, it's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest, 8 rounds. So we're going to do a couple of those coming up. All right, stance jacks first off, let's get going. Stance jack looks like this. Hop and drop, switch your hands around. From the side, it looks like this. It's not a squat, so we're here, tilting from the hips, getting the hammies ready for the swings. And if you struggle with that one, you can do the step version. So it's here, step, 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 okay? So we're keeping the back in good shape, making sure you don't go into that hunchback. Trying to bring that heart rate up. Into the low plank, so take it down to the floor. Hold the position there. Legs are stiff, belly button pulled up, squeeze the butt cheeks, lock and load. Now control the breathing while you're here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, we're looking good. A few more seconds here, then back to those stance jacks. A week up, let's roll. So, stance jacks, the hop and drop. Getting back straight. Bending from the hips. Knees are going to bend slightly, but this is what we're looking for. You don't have to touch the floor, but reaching down towards it. Back in your low plank. One more time, stance jacks. So we should have a bit of a stretch going through here now. Ready for those swings, because when we do the swings, we're in this position. We lift up high, drop, push. So getting the body ready for action. Down we go. Butt cheeks on, belly button up. And don't forget to breathe. Two and one. Here we go. All right, sit back. Get yourself ready. We're gonna bring in some shoulder circles, especially for when we do the snatches. We have swings first. So as I said earlier, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. Other way around. Getting a little bit bigger. So tabata. 8 rounds, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. 10 seconds rest. This gives you enough time to breathe. So we're still moving these shoulders. Now hopefully you've been watching the snatch videos and you know you've got that rotation in there. Otherwise, let's go with these swings first. So, pick up a kettlebell, let's swing. Now if you're a bit more experienced, you can mix this up. You can go one arm. So for 20 seconds, one arm, and then switch it up. Or you can alternate. Or if you've gone heavy, I want to hold up top here. There will be time where you're going with a heavier kettlebell, and it's a wise, very wise idea to take it to the floor. All right, back on. So make sure that you're not squatting, driving through the hips. The kettlebell at the top should be weightless. So just hangs there for a moment before letting it drop. And making sure that you let it go low before pinging it back up. So again, 2 down, 6 to go. So breathe. And go. Reaching through those legs and fire it forward. Easy rest. Relax, shake out your hands, especially if you're using a heavier kettlebell. I'm gonna give your grip a little bit of a breather, so to speak. Here we go. Bang. So I told you that rest goes very, very quickly. Easy down. So when you put it down, remember, back straight. Shake your hands out again if you need to. On we go. Smile. All right, I've lost count how many we're doing. We're just gonna keep going. Now make sure that back is in good shape now. When the fatigue starts to creep in, that's when the technique starts to go. So focus on your technique. Back in good shape, stick your butt back. Hinging from the hips. We're in that position here, back in good shape. Nice neutral position there, a little curve at the bottom. Here we go. Get those hips forward. All right, we're nearly there. Moving into the snatches soon. Here we go. Squat that down, give it a rest. All right, breathe. Relax. All right, so that was a good warm up. Ready for action now. So next up, we've got snatches. We've got a minute rest. So I'm just gonna talk to you about the technique. Let me show you from the front first. All right, so we're here. Notice my thumb is pointing behind me right now. I'm looking to rotate as I come up. So as I get to about midway, I'm looking to pull in and punch up. Just gonna come back a step. So this is what we're looking for here. So the swing part of the movement at the bottom is pretty much the same. So when it gets that horizontal and we get that rotation in, we're looking to bring it into the wrist and punch up at the same time without, that's the key, without whacking the back of your wrist. So that's what I'm looking for every time. I'm gonna try and slow it down as much as I can. So we're here and it's there, I'm punching up. All right, so get ready. If you need to practice, pause the video, do a couple of practice snatches. Otherwise, we are good to go. All right, I'm gonna go to this side. So we're gonna go left, right, okay? So 20 seconds on the left side, quick breather, enough time to switch onto the right. Pause, Give it a little dink. All right, I'm gonna start it off. Up. Rest. Back onto the left side. I'm gonna face you for a couple. All right, here we go. Up. You find sometimes that a heavier kettlebell can help you out with this one. It makes it a bit more smooth, because with a lighter one, you can often let it rip from the bottom. It's got too much pace going up to the top. But again, as I've said previously, sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth. Perhaps you've only got one kettlebell, not quite ready for two. So we have to make do. All right, left arm. So far, so good. Getting warm, starting to feel it. Here we come. I'm still using my hips for the power. And as I'm getting tired, those hips are going to become even more important. It's good times. Living the dream here. All right, come on, let's give it some. Let's give it some welly. Relax. Nearly there. Nearly. Off we go. Move to the side so again, so you can see, just in case you want to see what's happening on that little pull. So I'm getting to midway, pulling in slightly and then pushing up as I'm rotating my hand. All right, how many is that? 7, 8? Let's keep it going. Come on, big effort. Use those hips. And rest. All right, so a little breather coming up. Relax. Next up, 2 rounds even. Warrior jumps, renegade rows, and bicep curls, okay? Warrior jumps are these ones. So kind of like a jumping jack, but we're gonna start up high, drop into that squat, come back up. Now if you're struggling with that dynamic version, then the step version is fine. Once you get the hang of it. As you see, my dancing skills aren't brilliant. After that, renegade rows, we're gonna come down here and feet wide for balance. You're gonna pull, drop it back down. Now, if your kettlebell is a little bit on the large side, then you might find you're not getting a good enough pull. You can drop it on its side and pull from this angle, or you can put your hand on a step. Okay, but that's your renegade row. I want to talk to you more about that when we get to it. So for now, those warrior jumps, feet together, hands up, we drop, and come tall. So it's 2 rounds of this lot, and then you're done. So stay with me, big effort. Get your bum down low. Spring out of it. Sit on the heels. All right, 15 seconds rest, then into these renegade rows. Remember, feet wide, one hand. For the next round, you're gonna be doing the other arm. So, over here, pull, boom. And whichever side you're pulling from, you need to push that foot down and stop the rotation on the body, as it'll try and twist. So over here, pull. I wanna get a little bit more of a pull, so I'm gonna put it on an angle. Try and stop the twist of your body. So as well as working your arm and your back, you get the core involved as well. There we go, as you can see, that one's a little bit tasty. All right, bicep curls next up. If you've got a towel, you can thread it through and do hammer curls. Otherwise, grab the horns and we're here. Pull it up and back. Depends out how big your kettlebell is. Obviously, there's lots of different sizes, not just in terms of the weight, but in terms of the actual shape of the kettlebell. But while we're doing this, make sure you squeeze your biceps. Don't just go through the motions. Give them a good squeeze, fire them up. Good work. Down it goes. All right, warrior jumps. We've got one more round. Warrior jumps, renegade row, bicep curl. Okay, get ready. Feet together, hands overhead, hop, and drop. Nearly there. Come on. Strong finish. Relax. All right, renegade row. Gonna bring my kettlebell this end. Set yourself up. Now you know what you're doing. Put your hand on a step if you need to, or a table so you're higher up. Or rock the bell on its side, like so. So here, pull, I'm pushing my right foot down here as I'm lifting with my right arm. Good work. Whew, definitely feeling that one then towards the end. Now I should have mentioned as well, if you're twisting all over the place there, then a lighter weight, or even just your hand, just a high plank, moving your arm up and down on the other side, is to work your core a little bit harder. But for now, let's go. The last one, squeeze those biceps. Come on. Let's go, head up, lock them on. Come on, fight through it. Keep pushing. Come on, a few more yet. Push. And there you have it. Workout done. As always, stretch, foam roll, get out and have a walk, recover, and I will see you next time. All right, bye for now. Hope you enjoyed that one.